Let us discuss today's current affairs. The headquarters of Animal Welfare Board of India, hitherto located in Chennai, was shifted to Ballabgarh, Faridabad district, Haryana, near New Delhi. Animal Welfare Board of India was created under Prevention of Cruelty Towards Animals Act 1960. Prevention of Cruelty Towards Animals Act 1960. His first chairman was Rukmini Devi Arundel, the famous Bharatanatyam dancer. And till last year there is a convention that an environmental activist will be the chairman of Animal Welfare Board of India. After Jallikattu incident, the central government decided that a senior official from Environmental Ministry will become the chairman of Animal Welfare Board of India. Animal Welfare Board of India is a statutory body created under Prevention of Cruelty Towards Animals Act 1960. Today, Serious Fraud Investigation Office is in news. Serious SFIO is created by recommendations of Naresh Chandra Committee in 2003. It will deal with big corporate frauds. Serious Fraud Investigation Office will get its officers from SEBI, CAD and other topmost investigation agencies including banks. Today called PNB officials for their fraud related issues. So SFIO is very important, it deals with white collar corporate offences. It comes under Ministry of Corporate Affairs, SFIO. And India became European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. The bank accepted India's candidature in European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. Now India is officially going to be a member in 62nd member in European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. Yesterday, Rule of Law Index was given. In that index, India's rank is 62. India's rank is 62. The Rule of Law Index is given by World Justice Report. The Rule of Law Index is given by World Justice Report. Coming to today's news, in Sri Lanka, emergency was declared with respect to issues relating to minorities. The very important thing. And coming to Hindu paper articles today, center page articles, you have various issues relating to stock exchanges. In India, stocks are expected to fare well, but they are not sufficiently faring well. There was a sharp correction. The point is, America have imposed tariffs on aluminium and steel imports. And with that, world markets are facing some turmoil. That effect also now is on the Indian stock markets. Second thing, we all know, banking frauds, particularly NPA problems, all those things are also proving adversely over our stocks. So we cannot expect big surge in our stock market. Next article is very important. Make the neighborhood first again. The article is written by Suhasini Haidar, a foreign policy expert. Make the neighborhood first again. As you all know, India is a traditionally follower of Gujarat doctrine. I.K. Gujarat, the former External Affairs Minister and Prime Minister, says that do favor and help to your neighbors without expecting much back from them. Do favor and help for neighbors without expecting much back from them. And this Gujarat doctrine, Modi adopted and invited all the SAARC members in his swearing-in ceremony. In fact, Bhutan is his first country to visit after he became the PM of India. But if you see the international atmosphere, in the neighborhood particularly, the Maldivian crisis, the Ghain government and Nepal's Oli government, the neighborhood is not that peaceful for India today. China is taking a lead. China is taking a lead in the Indian neighborhood. In order to become a great power, India should take a lead with its neighbors. It's a time for India to reverse the entire gamut. Rather than looking for big countries, first India should work on its own neighbors. Because China, by using its soft power policy, is trying to move all the Indian neighbors to favor its side. Now is the time for India to effectively revitalize its project Mausam and reconnect its cultural contacts with its neighboring countries. They might be small countries, but reviving SAFTA, South Asian Free Trade Area, South Asian Agreement for Regional Cooperation, they are all important for India today to excel as a regional power. This is an inevitable thing for India to reverse the growing trend that India should not distance itself from its neighbors. Next article is about Italian politics. No famous political party in Italy got majority of votes. Recently, there are electoral reforms in Italy. They have combined first past the post system and also proportional representation. And any party to form the government should have 40% of votes, but no party got it. And five-star movement got good number of votes, but did not get enough votes to form the political party and government, to form the particular government in Italy. So this shows there is a turmoil and turbulence in Italy and political stability in Italy with respect to political processes because of the change in electoral process and public mindset. And particularly we have to remember, in Italy they have combined first past the post system along with proportional representation. Coming to Tripura setback is a time for communists to introspect themselves. And the traditionally strong coterie of Communist Party in Tripura lost its vigor in Tripura and lost its glamour in Northeast. Now is the time to introspect what went wrong for communism. Unless they do some immediate responsive work in 2019 elections, Communist parties will lose its complete shield. Next article, there is an interview with the election commissioner, former. In this article, the former chief election commissioner S.V. Qureshi said, it is a time to think about proportional representation. It is a time to think about proportional representation in India. And he spoke about EVMs, he spoke about election bonds, but what model of proportional representation we adopt? Because in India, we follow first past the post system. In India, we follow first past the post system. Generally, around 70% turnout for voting. In India, not all citizens will go and vote. Around 70% turnout for voting. Out of 70%, around 20% votes for A, 18% for B, 15% for C, and the person who gets more number of votes will get elected. Whether he got absolute majority or not, nobody bothers. For that reason, there is a demand in India that we should move on from first past post system to proportional representation, where political parties will send the candidates according to the voting percentage or some other model of proportional representation. But in India, still we have a lot of illiteracy and masses do not know the value of political process. Political education is needed first before political reforms. So first we have to concentrate on public awareness and political education. These are the important current affairs today. Thank you.